Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey into the heart of Africa to meet one of the planet's most majestic and intelligent creatures, the African elephant. These gentle giants are so much more than just their impressive size, and by the end of this video, I promise you'll see them in a whole new light. So, grab a comfy seat, and let's get started. First things first, did you know there are actually two distinct species of African elephants? For a long time, scientists thought there was just one, but recent genetic studies have confirmed what we've suspected. We have the African bush elephant and the African forest elephant. The bush elephant is the larger of the two, the one you probably picture roaming the vast savannas of Kenya or Tanzania. They have those iconic, huge ears shaped a bit like the continent of Africa itself. The forest elephant, on the other hand, is smaller, darker, and lives in the dense rainforests of Central and West Africa. Their tusks are straighter and point downwards, which helps them navigate the thick undergrowth. It's a fascinating example of how animals adapt perfectly to their environment. Now, let's talk about that famous trunk. It's not just a long nose. It's an incredibly versatile and powerful tool. An elephant's trunk is a fusion of its nose and upper lip, containing over 40,000 individual muscles. Think about that. The entire human body has just over 600 muscles. This gives them astounding dexterity. They can use their trunk to rip down tree branches, but they can also use the two finger-like tips at the end to pick up something as small as a single blade of grass. It's also their snorkel for swimming, a hose for drinking and spraying water, and a powerful communication tool for trumpeting warnings or greeting friends. It's truly one of nature's greatest marvels. And what about those ears? They're not just for hearing. Those massive ears act like giant, built-in air conditioners. Africa gets incredibly hot, and elephants can't sweat like we do to cool down. Instead, they flap their ears, which are filled with a complex network of blood vessels. As the air moves over them, it cools the blood circulating through the ears, and that cooled blood then flows back into the body, helping to lower their overall body temperature. It's an ingenious, all-natural cooling system. But what truly sets elephants apart is their incredible intelligence and complex social lives. Elephants live in tight-knit family groups, led by the oldest and wisest female, known as the matriarch. She is the living library for her family, holding generations of knowledge about where to find water during a drought, the best feeding spots, and how to avoid danger. The bonds within these families are incredibly strong. They communicate through a wide range of sounds, from deep rumbles that are too low for humans to hear, to loud trumpets and squeaks. They celebrate births, protect their young with fierce loyalty, and even mourn their dead. Scientists have observed elephants showing what appears to be genuine grief. They will stand silently over a fallen herd member, gently touching the body with their trunks. They've even been seen visiting the bones of their deceased relatives years later, a behavior that suggests a deep capacity for memory and emotion. This emotional depth is something we are only just beginning to understand, and it's a powerful reminder that we share this planet with other thinking, feeling beings. Their intelligence is also evident in their problem-solving abilities. Elephants have been observed using tools, like using a branch to swat flies or dropping rocks on an electric fence to break the circuit. They have incredible memories, which is where the saying, "an elephant never forgets," comes from. This memory is vital for survival, allowing the matriarch to guide her family across vast distances to water sources she might not have visited for years. Now, let's talk diet. As herbivores, elephants spend a huge part of their day up to 16 hours just eating. An adult elephant can consume up to 300 pounds of food in a single day. This constant foraging makes them keystone species, which means they play a critical role in shaping their environment. When they pull down trees, they create open spaces in the forest, allowing sunlight to reach the floor and encouraging new plant growth. When they dig for water in dry riverbeds, they create water holes that other animals can use. Their dung is also full of seeds, which get dispersed over large areas, helping to regenerate the landscape. They are, quite literally, nature's great gardeners. However, we can't talk about these magnificent animals without addressing the serious threats they face. The biggest danger is poaching for the illegal ivory trade. Despite international bans, tens of thousands of elephants are still killed every year for their tusks. Habitat loss is another major problem. As human populations expand, elephant habitats are shrinking and becoming fragmented, leading to more conflict between humans and elephants. Farmers' crops get raided, and sadly, both people and elephants can get hurt. But there is hope. All around Africa, dedicated conservationists, rangers, and local communities are working tirelessly to protect elephants. Anti-poaching patrols are on the ground, working in dangerous conditions to stop the killers. Organizations are developing innovative solutions to reduce human-elephant conflict, like using beehive fences. Elephants are naturally afraid of bees. To deter them from raiding farms, community outreach and education are also key, helping people who live alongside elephants to see them as a valuable part of their natural heritage, not as a pest. We can all play a part in this, too. No matter where we live, supporting reputable wildlife conservation organizations is a great start. Being a conscious consumer and never, ever buying ivory products sends a clear message that the demand must stop. Spreading awareness is also incredibly powerful. By sharing what you've learned today with your friends and family, you help build a global community that cares about the future of these incredible animals. African elephants are a symbol of the wild, a testament to the power and beauty of nature. They are intelligent, emotional, and vital to the health of their ecosystems. They remind us that the world is full of wonder and that we have a responsibility to protect it. Losing them would not just be a tragedy for the animal kingdom, it would be an immense loss for all of humanity. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of African elephants. I hope you feel as inspired by them as I do. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more adventures into the natural world. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. See you next time.